Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Sept of the Howling Winds, a werewolf venue set in San Diego, California. We begin this scene, though not in San Diego, in Los Angeles at the Sept of the Sacred Heart, where Corey Petrova is, I don't know, fucking around with something. And I'll just say he's in the main God damn you. He's in the main portion of the state.
It's in the background. Worth it, even if it costs XP. Tom finds him. Walking with the confidence of a man who's done hard time.
Corey looks to him and smiles.
Don't you consider Rose to be a mother figure?
I do. Yes.
Awesome. So, two things. You're no longer my alpha, because I'm changing over to Sept of the Howling Wind to go be with my packmate. Like motion in the direction of San Diego.
He nods. He kind of expected that to happen, so that's not a surprise to him.
But like the second my feet hit, I'm going to challenge Xenia for her.
His jaw drops.
I figured while I'm at it, I'm just going to claim all of you.
He blinks.
He'll nod. As I understand it, as I remember, you don't even know who your mother is. And you've always considered Rose to be your mother.
He
So
nods.
that would make me your da. Little shrug.
Takes a
Another
deep
mark.
breath. Um,
Don't you dare ever call me daddy. I swear.
No, no. He shakes his head. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. Wow. He just, like,
We're going to ignore the fact that you're about 15 years younger than me and yet somehow elder than me. I don't know how that worked out. I really should really need to get on that. So yeah, we're family now. Well, if I win this challenge, I really have to pull all the stops. As of right now, she's still claimed by Xenia, and I don't think he's letting her go without a fight.
he shakes his head. No, probably not. He was really adamant about proving himself and changing.
Yes. And it's not that I don't appreciate him proving himself or changing. I just don't think that he is actually in love with her. And I don't mean that demeaningly, and I would not say that to her. I think he's more in love with what they had. And you know what? I can appreciate that. You can appreciate that, right?
He nods.
We can totally appreciate
Honestly, I think they're both that way and a little bit deluding themselves.
Oh, yeah. But that being said, I'll shrug.
He smiles, opens his arms to hug him.
Squeak glump.
I am more than happy to accept you as my new father. Go win the challenge.
Don't get too overconfident on me, okay? He is uncanny. And I have no idea what he's going to make the grounds of the challenge.
Keep in mind he is a lupus. It's probably going to be more natural and primal.
He's going to eat me, isn't he?
Maybe. There are plenty of healers there. You can heal yourself, can't you?
Yes.
And he throws up his hands like, well, there we go.
I don't need nobody to heal me. I'm a strong, surviving crow man. I can heal myself. He'll curl his biceps.
Smiles.
Total dad
He'll
bod. Holy
he
the dad bod, the Hawaiian shirt and everything. He's doing it today. He's got the Hawaiian shirt, the jeans, the dad jeans, the New Balances.
Corey actually licks his lips.
Oh, don't you dare. We'll revisit that when I get back, okay? Not today.
He nods. He nods.
I kind of mildly hate you right now.
He grins. Then my job for today is done.
You are such a complicated person. You understand that, right? Like from top to bottom.
He nods. I know.
By the way, I ended things with Allison. Her Psycho X tried to kill your son to blame me, and I'm not happy with that.
I know.
I apologize that my dirty business spilled into your home life. By the way, I thought I should offer my sincerest apologies for that.
Okay. It's not your fault.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
Thank you. He'll fishy kiss his lips. Like he'll make like fishy lips.
He'll fishy kiss him back.
Fishy kiss Corey.
Fishy
I had to
kiss.
get your mother and brother back to Howling Wind. I think your sister's still around, and I don't know if her dad's coming along. It's one of those neat things, here nor there.
He nods.
So he's gonna make like Petra and stow away in the bags. I just realized something again. So yes. Yes. He'll love me, Wonder Woman. He'll give him a hug. And he'll
hug him back.
Kind of ruffle his hair.
His cheek.
Okay. I'm gonna go find your mother. And brother and sister and possibly grandfather.
A whole lot of them. And he'll say playfully, yes, get off my sept.
I'll go and I'll find Rose.
Rose where he left her.
The cat fell off the bed, but
we won't stay on
sleep on the floor. I'll just look down at him. Huh. Pet, pet, pet. He swats at him. Stop petting me! I'm trying to sleep. He always so cranky.
When he's trying to sleep, yeah.
I've noticed that he's like he runs hot and cold. He's either extremely affectionate or trying to kill you.
He's a cat.
Exactly. But you're not like that.
She raises her eyebrows.
Have you yet to see it?
You will. She nods.
How likely is it that your possibly soon-to-be ex is going to kill me? Put to his lip.
I'm not sure. She kind of does the hand waggle 60-40.
Hold on.
She wraps her arms around him.
Kiss her very deeply.
How did it go with Corey?
He gave me a fishy kiss.
She smiles. Good.
Anyway, my front butt wiggle.
Oh my.
He said I look hot, and my dad get up. What do you want?
Well, you do. He's right.
Look. He hasn't even seen me strip. Shrug.
Well, you'll have to come back and show him.
Let's show you first.
Yes.
He'll roll his hips and do like a he'll grab the edge of his shirt and like he does a smooth move, like oh how oh you how.
Yeah, she damn.
I told you. A friend of mine wanted to go to a Groupon class. He'll unbutton his shirt playfully. He's wearing an undershirt, but still. The whole routine kind of
She bites her lip.
Back.
She bites her lip.
Later, after I win the challenge, I will full head to toe suit. I will put on a suit and strip for you.
Oh,
High suspenders, sock garters. Maybe not sock garters.
Yes.
That's sexy. Are sock garters sexy? Is that something turns you on?
We can find out.
Let's find out. I'll put one on one leg. That is exceptionally not sexy. Kind of an all or nothing thing, isn't it? Yep, it is. Oh, we're gonna find out if sock garters are sexy tonight. If I survive,
you will survive. She says that with actually an uncanny certainty.
Is it because you're gonna undermine him and try to kill him if he tries to win? You're not saying you are, but don't be surprised if you do.
She points. That.
There we go. Got it. Okay. We'll pick her up and kiss her deeply. How do we move him? Like, what do we do?
Petra.
He shifts the cat like, fuck you.
She picks him up.
Just swatted her with claws.
We gotta go home. Oh, wait. She'll put him back down and she'll go and grab her. She actually has a bag for transporting him when he's like this. And she'll open the bag.
Dom will carefully try to put him in it. He takes an egg.
Right.
They finally get him in and he flops and hisses the whole time and growls, but he goes back to sleep. And then another slightly bigger black cat walks in, setting down a very small miniature suitcase. He's ready to go.
Rose lights up. She goes and nuzzles them and purrs.
Purr.
Okay, looks like we're all ready to go. Oh, wait.
Harmony?
Where's my daughter?
Right there. That. He'll point that.
She goes to find Harmony.
For that, you want to be player.
Oh, I know. She'll find her just kind of playing somewhere and she'll get her. I think it's time to go.
Dom will hold his arm to
Harmony will
pick her up.
Yeah, she'll go to him. Hop in his arms.
I'm gonna type something really quick.
Hey.
He'll smile to her.
She smiles back and lays her head on his shoulder.
I actually
And
spoke
Rose
to
is
him.
just absolutely fucking beaming. Like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, he'll stroke her hair and say, "I actually spoke to Alexi about her."
Oh, did you?
Yes, he says that, and I agree that his love can never be questioned for her,
No.
but he does not mind sharing the title with me.
She lights
So
up.
he will not give it up himself, nor am I asking Xenia to give up his title. I want them to recognize and respect me as their father.
Of course.
And he'll nuzzle Harmony. Well, actually,
Harmony smiles.
yeah. And I don't have to play kids too much. I was going to keep it short. Yeah. He'll just tuck her under his chin. Okay, are we ready to go?
Yep, let's go.
I sent my shit ahead. Just throw his bag over his shoulder. That's all he really has is a backpack.
She hoists Petra up the bag with him on her shoulder.
Cass will pick up his cat suitcase. You know what Rose needs? One of those backpacks put on that carries a cat.
Yes, that's what she needs. She'll get that
has,
ASAP.
Right? That's what she has.
Mm-hmm.
One of those backpack.
Yeah, we'll say that is what she has. She'll hoist it on, put it on, carrying her son.
He's so cranky.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Cass will slip the bag onto himself. He has a cat pack.
It's amazing. I love it.
It turns into a European shoulder bag when he goes Ahmed.
Yes. Yes.
Let it never be said that Rose's fucking progenitor isn't bougie as fuck.
Right? God.
So he trot. They trot. Are they driving down or moon bridging down?
Moon bridging. That's how they got there.
Yeah, so yeah. Let's walk. Moonbridge. It's so So.
Yep. So yeah, they get there via Moonbridge.
So Dom will stop, and he'll actually make a hell of an introduction, which I'll post later.
Okay.
I imagine somebody fucking lets him on the sept. Oh, Kira will do it. Kira will do it. So
fantastic.
Kind of like, oh hey, how you doing? Your packmate already told me you were coming. You're of my tribe. Nepotism. Blah blah blah. Right of cleansing. Blah blah blah. Oh my god! Wow, that took a lot of cleansing. We're gonna ignore that.
Right?
Oh wow, you had some tape on you. He actually says, he's like, oh boy, you're doing the Lord's work, aren't you there, boy? And Tom will just
made sure to grab extra candles too.
Right? Couple.
Bring back with them.
Mm-hmm.
Rated the supply at the heart cared.
Yeah, he's just like, you're normally walking around with so much taint, lad. And he'll say, I'm sorry, it's been a little while, I'm not gonna lie. Had a couple of deep days. Kira's brow will just kind of furrow for a second, but he'll shrug. All right. Not my business. You need the warder. So speaking of the warder, Kira's brows go up like, what? I formally challenge him. Then Kira will blink. You're not warder material. I don't mean to demean you. Just like looked at him like, squeeze me.
Rose chuckles.
Son, look. I know you got a nice little flock of silver hair on top of that head, but I'm still older than you by a good quite a few years, probably decades. And the fact of the matter is I've seen many people come and go in septs in many positions, and you're out of order. Just, well, damn. And he smiles. No offense. Tom's like, none taken. That's not what I'm challenging for. Oh, lovely. What hates and you lose. Well, what are you challenging for then? And he'll kind of wrap his arm around Rose's waist and say, the right to be her mate and claim her from Xenia. And Kier blinks. Are you fucking serious? Nobody's done that in years. He just throw his arms up. God damn it. Can't you just talk it out like civil men? And Dom just grins at him.
Rose looks to Kieran and she says, no offense, but that's not going to work because Xenia is... It will take a challenge.
And he'll howl for Xenia. He's mad. He has to do his job. So he'll howl.
Rose holds her arms out for Harmony, and Harmony will go to her.
You love how pissed Kier is that he has to do his job.
Yes, I love it. He's a crank. He's like, I'm retired. Damn it.
Why are you making me do this? You fucking horse. Why I gotta work? So it's not enough that Xenia should show up, but his asshole brother does too.
Oh, fuck me dead.
Because Xenia's like, oh fuck no, and Lexi was like, oh fuck yes, I gotta watch this.
Just gotta watch the show. So Rose will hold her arm out for Alexi.
Oh hey. He says something so vulgar, which I'm gonna type because it's this bad.
But
yeah, he says that. Covering Harmony's ears. Dom chokes on air, and Kier just shakes his head, and Z just looks at him. And he'll grin and he'll wrap his arms around
Rose
her.
hugs him.
He'll openly kiss her, like, yeah, fuck off, fight me. Dom's like,
no, they're best friends. Nothing is ever gonna come between them. She'll kiss him back.
No, that is not happening. Even Dom knows that shit.
Yep.
Kier just looks at this assembled gaggle of assholes.
I love this so much.
The bridge of his nose, like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. Warder. Respectfully, you have been issued a challenge. And Z's brows will go up. Harlow, known as Eyes of Nemain, has challenged you for your mate. Like
this is out of character laughter, by the way.
Oh no, it wasn't. Not that last part. He was like, he bites his tongue and grits his teeth. He challenged you for your mate. And Z's brows go even more high. They join his brow line, his hairline.
Rose takes a deep breath.
My mate, blink. And Dominic will he's not standing tall, he's not being cocky, but he is being firm. And Xenia will notice he's not fucking kidding. And Alexi's just like, ooh, oh damn.
And Alexi will notice that the way Rose looks at Dom is like, holy shit.
I wish she looked at me like that. Gotcha.
Right?
Shit, Kier wishes she looked at him like that. So yeah. He will shake his head like he's trying to fucking process that bullshit. And then he'll look at Rose. Do you want this?
She takes a deep breath. And there is a little pain behind her eyes when, because she has realized that what she wanted with Z isn't going to happen because they're not young anymore. She nods. And she says somewhat softly, but firmly, I do.
Alexi, by the way, will hold a hand up and actually motion to Dom and be like, just to make it damn fucking clear, if you ever come between me and her, they will never find your body. Like, I'm just being clear. You can be her mate. You can marry her. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can get my kid to call you daddy in whatever way you please. But if you ever come between me and her, nothing will save you. Do you understand? And Dom freezes like, oh.
Rose does too, because she's
not seen him that way before, I think.
No, not really. Like,
and he just gives a huge grin. And Dom swallows. I understand. Holy, he'll nod. Okay. C is like, well, you. Karen will kind of hold a hand up and he's like, are you sure you're challenging the right person here, lad? Well, Lexi will throw his hands up and like, I relent. There you go, take her. She's mine, but take her. And Kier will tilt his head at that. And Alexi's like, no, let me be clear. She's mine. Whoever wants to challenge for her or claim her as her mate, that's fine. What we have goes above that. And it always will. And he'll kind of kiss her cheek.
Rose nods in agreement to that.
There's no mortal names or attachments for what we have. It's just what it is. And he'll nuzzle her. And certainly stronger what you two have. Fuck you, Z. I swear to God, I could kill you for the way you've treated her. But hey! So you don't need to challenge me, because there's no challenge. Nothing could challenge the way I feel about her and what we have. To Dominic. And Dominic just swallows. So go on. Gentle motion. Continue, please. Kier blinks
God,
like, oh.
God, I love Alexi so much. Yeah.
Expected twist. As Master of Challenge, I actually would like to say that I acknowledge that apparently your position is unchallengeable. As her best friend / lover / child's father / I don't know. He just shakes his head. Moving on to order of business. You, though, have claimed her as your mate, Xenia. And you are challenging that. And Dominic will say, and for the right to for the children to acknowledge me as their father. And Dominic will nod. And Z will nod. And Kier will nod. And then they'll look at Alexi and he'll nod. Because one of those kids is his. He's like, go ahead. Do what you want.
Rose will nod too, just fuck it. Because, yeah.
Yeah,
he's allowing this to happen as well.
He'll actually hold his arms out for Harmony. Lexi.
She'll go. Yeah, she'll go to him.
He'll nuzzle her. That's it. Like, when he's holding his baby girl, that's not even a fucking question. Like, his entire demeanor changes. Like, even worse than Rose. And he'll just press his
Yep.
forehead and nuzzle her nose.
Exquisite.
He'll actually say to her, I missed you. He'll tap her nose and go back to the assembled. But so Kirill will just shake his head. All right, challenge. You've set out a challenge. It means that Xenia has the right to choose the challenge, as you are the challenger, Dominic. And he'll nod. Dominic will, and Xenia will think a moment and kind of cross his arms and touch his finger to his lip. I'll kind of look at Alexei and Kier and Dominic. Too often, when one is too close to a situation, one cannot make the best judgment calls. I think it's safe to say that all of us here are too close to the situation. What has to be decided here is what's best for Rose, for Harmony, for everyone. My challenge is this. The truth catcher will be called forward. Dominic and I will make our cases to him as to who should be her mate. And the truth catcher.
So Rose is absolutely shocked because this is a very Hamid thing for him to do.
Yeah, Alexi's like, fuck you. What you do? What you be? What you do? And he'll look at yeah, and he'll say, whatever the truth catcher decides, as he is a man of great wisdom on the sept that is disconnected from all of us, I will agree with and respect. No, not. Is that a fair challenge? I'll look at Kieran. And Kieran actually blinks and nods. Aye, lad, it's fair. It's fair, lad. And he'll throw his head back and howl for the truth catcher.
So he's probably tinkering with something electronic because he's a fucking glass walker. This, so I just remembered that this is one overlay I keep meaning to make and spacing it off so he doesn't have an overlay.
It's fine.
Well, like every time I'm like, I know that there's an overlay I need to make, but I can't figure out what it is.
If you want, I have actually a really, really good picture of him that's like wallpaper sized. Like
Sure.
really good if you want it. Like it's one of those probably what you're thinking things. Hold on. Because I use him for a character in a Wild West game. 1 second. Oh god, yes, yes. It's a really good picture and it looks like a glasswalker. Hold on, give me a second. If you want to use this one. And it's like wallpaper size, so
Cool.
oh my god, I love it. It's so hard.
Oh.
It is really pretty. 1 second. There's 2 of them I have. I'll drop both of them to you on Facebook. And I think one of them is what you're thinking of. If not, the other one is good too. Hold on. Why you do this? Why you do this? My computer's being slow. That's what it is. Do you like the challenge out again?
Oh yeah, I do. Great.
I figured that you can be a little more involved. Like you added game to be more involved.
I appreciate that.
That way you're not just sitting there like, oh, and here I am. Well, I basically sit here and narrate for myself. Why computer gotta be so slow? My computer gotta be so slow.
Because a lot of times when you have both Photoshop and Hangouts going at the same time, it could be a fucking nightmare.
You're gonna scream, and that's why I'm waiting. Because you're gonna scream and be happy that you love me. Because it looks like a fucking Elder Glasswalker. And it's actually ripe for fucking God damn it, making an overlay anyway. Here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where you be? Here you be. Take this. Boom. Enjoy that. I used that for an overlay recently. Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
The best sound in the world.
Yes. Recorded for everybody to enjoy. And I'm about to put it up. So. Bum, 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 bum. Catcher. For him.
Yay!
Oh, but it covers his whole face. Anyway.
Oh.
He is a Hamid Elder Glasswalker.
We all know who he is.
writes the rules, and he shows up.
So yes, Kieran will extend a happy end to him. Writes the rules.
Gives a little smile. Kieran Dawson.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I need you for a challenge, actually.
He blinks like, oh, that hasn't happened in a while.
Oh, here's the deal. Here's the deal. These 2 men, Dominic Harlow, Eyes of Nemain, and The Last Laugh, Xenia Petrova. They're in the middle of a challenge. And I don't want to give it to the okay until I tell you what it is and you agree.
I'll nod.
What's Xenia challenge Dominic with? You see, what they're challenging for is to be Miss Rose's mate here. As of right now, Xenia is her mate. Dominic wants to claim her. Something Miss Rose wants. So Xenia's been challenged.
I'll nod. He was actually, before Kieran had said that she wanted it, he was going to ask, had she consented to this happening?
Yes, queen. So, let's say, so the challenge that the warder has set forward is that Dominic Harlow and he are to make their case to you as to which one should have Rose, and they will respect your decision.
He kind of, his lips curl into a hint of a smile. It's not like an overt thing. So basically, you want me to preside over the case and decide what is in the best interest of her and her children.
Aye.
I accept this. I was a lawyer for decades.
Well, all right then. And he'll say, give us 10 minutes. I'll get the challenge circle ready for a social challenge. And
I'll nod.
And we'll convene. And he'll basically get some assistants to help them set up basically to where they can sit, essentially. And with the truth captor in the middle, Dominic and Xenia on either side. And Alexei will kind of turn to her and smile while they're doing all of that. And he'll say, I hope you didn't mind what I said.
Hang on, who said what to who? Sorry.
Alexei turned to Rose while they were getting ready, while the rest of them are busy getting ready, and say, I hope you didn't mind what I said.
She smiles and shakes her head. No, not at all.
He'll
stroke his cheek.
That's all I knows.
What you said is the absolute truth.
Only death could take me from you. And even then, I'd still find you.
She hugs him tightly.
And he'll lean in and nuzzle her ear. Nothing could take you from my son. He'll smile.
I love you.
Yeah, of course you do. And a wink.
She grins.
The implied I love you is in his eyes.
Oh, yeah. She knows the look.
Which one do you hope wins?
Dominic.
Okay, just checking me too. But there's an asshole. I have a mind to poison you with hemlock, but that's just me. Before I said that, I'm not saying. Hold his hands up. Okay, he'll grin. He totally just threatened her with that. Holy shit, Alexa, you're a dick.
She shakes her head.
He'll kiss her on the cheek.
Fucking bastard. God.
Whatever, you're marrying a poison. I assume there's a reason.
No. She nods. I know.
Oh, growl, but he'll smile. And Kieran will he'll actually get them to take Harmony and Petra off. Grandpa watch after them because he just doesn't think that it's good for them to be around.
Absolutely.
And
Harmony will gladly go with her grandfather.
Yes, her father ain't missing this shit for the world.
Nope.
Fucking bomb could go out outside the sept and he'd be like, let it burn! This is better! Fucking let the hive take over!
Jesus.
I'll dance the sparrow happy! Fucking filling his drama for the year, for God's sake. So Dominic will basically just kind of fold his hands in his lap and wait. And Xenia will kind of cross his legs and set his chin on his
Rose will sit right on top of Alexi in his lap.
You'll hold her. And it's so great because it's like, this is mine, but I'm humoring you too. Or it's fucking terrible. It's like, no one challenges it. It's the best part.
Right?
Kieran's just look at him and shake his head like, God, I wish I had your confidence. Jesus Christ. I haven't even died yet. I'm fucking close to naming you Athro just for this shit. So he'll clear his throat and he'll say, so I, Kieran Donovan, known as Ways and Found Wanting. I need to get that name changed. Wade and Found Wanting. Yeah. We have a challenge here set forth by Dominic Harlow, known as Eyes of Domain to the people. Acknowledged and accepted by Xenia Petrova, known as the Last Laugh, and presided over by me and the Truth Catcher. So, you're each going to have a moment to make your case to the Truth Catcher. The Truth Catcher has one question he can ask each. You will have one chance to respond. Then the Truth Catcher gets to make his decision. Fair? Dominic will nod, Xenia will nod, and he'll look at the Truth Catcher.
Yep, he nods.
All right.
Seems fair to me.
I'll be deciding who goes first by a good old-fashioned coin toss. Do you have Discord open, by the way, Adrian? I'm opening it, but it's taking forever.
I do.
Yeah. Can you roll a D2? And he'll say, Dominic, as you are no longer, and he'll say, Dominic, as you are challenging the order, and the one who challenged Xenia gets right to call heads or tails. And he'll nod and agree to that, and Xenia will call tails, naturally. He's a lupus. So roll that D2.
The 1.
So Dominic goes first. He'll look at the coin and they say it's heads. So, Dominic, make your case as to why you believe that you should be Rose Petrova's mate. He'll nod. And chew his lip for a moment and think. And look at the Truth Catcher.
The Truth Catcher is looking at him with about this same expression. Just very unassuming and neutral. Oh, he's an elder. And he'll say, you may speak whenever.
How can one put to words that which is written on their soul? You tell me I can speak when I'm ready, and I acknowledge that and respect it, but the problem is that I don't think I could ever be ready to find what I'd have to say to explain what she means to me. I don't know if perhaps we were together in another life, or our souls are connected, red strings, and cleaved spirits. But the thought of, and it's not a matter of being without her. It's the thought of living with her, creating life with her. sharing a family. I don't focus on the loss of not having her or losing her or any of that. I'm drawn to what we could have, what I already feel, and what I feel is only going to go stronger as time goes on. I love her already, but it's a redefinition of love as I never knew it. I now understand love in ways my eyes were so closed to before. That which goes beyond the body, mind, and spirit and into places I can't even put names to. And then to know that, on the one hand, this big, enormous, beautiful thing is also day to day. That at the end of the day, we have to fight for each other. We have to feed each other, clothe each other, protect each other, and our children, and what children we may have. That every day we have to live that love and that respect in our family. And I want to give her the best life I can. I know things won't always be happy, and I know there are times where it'll just be so hard. We feel like we've crashed against the rocks and been washed away. And in those times, I want to look at her as my friend, my partner, and navigate those troubled waters with her instead of letting them crash us against the rocks. I want to hold her when she cries, help her. I want everything. I want the fights. I want the unpaid bills. I want the grocery shopping. I want the watching our kids grow together as we grow. And that's why I think I should be your mate. I'll chew his lip and nod. Alexia will actually squeeze her.
She's looking at Dom with just such love and reverence, and she tears up.
Kieran, out of respect for the fucking challenge, can't say anything, but holy shit, Fiona. So that's what
Right?
happens when Fiona go off about family. Oh, got ya. And he'll shake his head and look at Xenia like, oh, well, there's what you gotta follow up. And Xenia will lick his lips and kind of furrow his brow and look at the truth catcher. I'll have to ask you to pardon me. I'm lupus, so I don't have quite a grasp of eloquence as Eyes of Nemain does. But I'll try. And he'll look at the elder to go on. That would be the truth catcher, by the way.
Yeah, he looks to Z and he nods.
All I ever wanted, although I may not seem like it, was a life with her. I don't know what kept us apart. My addictions. Her. think cat ways, if that her secrets, what she does as a cat. Our families, what some would consider the best person. Maybe because I'm not a person, but wolf. And I know that there are a lot of things that I need to change, make better about myself. I don't have Alexi's resilience when it comes to alternative substances, as they put it. And Alexi's like, yeah, fuck you don't. You actually said that, and Kira like, as renown drops. I'm gonna kind of lick his lips. I know I have a lot I need to change. But she makes me want to make those changes. And I don't want to believe it's too late. I don't want to believe we're just chasing ghosts and that this could never be. I want to have hope. She makes me a better man. I don't really know what else to say. No, kind of furrow his brow and look down. And kind of look back up at the truth catcher. The truth catcher can roll an empathy check.
Yeah. Mhm.
I assume he's going to pass. If you want to say he does and don't roll it, it's fine.
Yeah, 8 successes, 9 successes.
It's not that Xenia is not trying his hardest. Okay? It's not that he's throwing the challenge. He is trying his hardest. But the truth catcher can probably pick up that somewhere along what he's saying, he realized that they're trying to hold on to a past. And it made him falter. So it's not that he's trying to throw the challenge, nor is it that he's giving up. It's just that he may realize himself that he's already lost, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so Kieran will acknowledge that he's finished speaking, and he'll nod. And then he'll look at the truth catcher and say, you can ask one question of each of them. If you have them.
He thinks, considers what they've said carefully. Hmm. He looks at Xenia and he says, as a lupus, if you were to move forward with her, what would be your plan for the future?
He'll look confused for a moment. I don't understand plans. I understand procedure. I understand routine and consistency. I understand I walk a patrol every day, meet with the guardians at a certain time, eat at a certain time. I understand the future, no matter how much we would love to rely on the comfort of it, is wholly uncertain. And it is only our routine that makes us forget that. We feel and think like we have plans. But we don't have plans. We have routine. Kira will kind of tilt his head and look up like, well, that was a fucking woke ass way to put that.
Right? That's deep as
like,
shit.
I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Even Alexi stopped for a second, like, yeah, I need to stop underestimating my brother all the time.
Right?
You remember he's elder to me for a reason. I know that wasn't your question, but I'm trying to explain. I don't know how to answer your question.
He nods and he says, "No, you've answered it."
I'll chew his lip. And Kier will take a fucking minute to process that fucking bullshit. Take it and look back at the truth catcher. Like, you got any questions, Dominic?
He exchanges a glance with him like he wasn't expecting that either.
Order proved why he's the fucking warder. Got it.
Right?
So yeah, he just let's take a moment to process the woke.
So does the truth catcher. He has to be like, okay. He's formulating some opinions about what he said in his head and trying to think of what he wants to ask Dominic.
We're all fucking living over here in 2017. This guy's over here living in 3017. Jesus Christ.
So, the truth catcher will whisper to Kieran, "It's 2018."
I haven't caught up yet, have I? Nope, no, I haven't. Look, I'm still trying to get over the fact that it ain't 1987, okay?
He'll concede that. Like, yeah, no, I get it. I do. Because, rights the rules is like almost 70.
Kieran and Red retired extremely dangerous.
Yes! Oh my god! Okay.
So Dominic will look at the rules.
He'll look at Dominic and He was going to pose the same question, but he's going to reword it a little bit given what Xenia
Right?
said. Um,
Fucking ouch, Xenia.
um, he says to him, "You move forward. What steps will you make sure that she and her children are provided for?"
Well, on the business aspect side of things, I do have a job. I'm transferring to the city. I know that the Petrovas are fantastically wealthy, but I also know that Tolya appreciates his children being able to provide for themselves and doesn't, although he keeps them off the street, he doesn't financially provide for them.
I wasn't talking about financially.
Oh, but unfortunately, it's something that must be considered.
He
I mean,
nods.
how many marriages do end because of finances? Because of just the little things that honestly begin to chip and wear away at what brought you together originally, and all of these beautiful loves and emotions, and the real world hits you. And the fact that you realize that love isn't going to feed you, as nice as that would be. And if I take on her and her children, that's at least 2 children that are under the age of 18 and still require providing. And if a couple of months, it's going to be 2 more newborns. So she and I need to sit down. We need to bring what we have to the table and decide what our strengths are and where we need to complement each other and help each other out. Now, to be honest, I'm great with planning a budget and considering finances, but I'm not the best at carrying it through. And as far as children go and what we decide to do, I love any children she has as my own. If we're going to have more, then we'll kind of smile at her. That's something she and I can talk about. I'd like to have more children. Well, any children. I have none. I'll kind of smirk. I also respect that this isn't something where I'm coming in and taking over. I'm stepping in and filling, adding to this. I don't want to take anything away from either Alexei or Xenia. They're both. He stops for a minute and kind of looks up like, I should not have put that together. One of them is a way better father than the other. They both have their strengths as fathers. He'll correct himself. They both have their strengths as fathers. Unspoken, one more than the other. And I would never, ever dare to take away from that. But I don't plan not to be there for them and to care for them and to figure out how I can best complement this family. It's just going to require communication with Rose, with Alexei, with Xenia. I accept that we're marrying her, coming into this. I'm not just taking her. I'm coming into a family. And it's going to require communication and participation. And for us all to be on the same page, because the children deserve no less. They deserve stability and love, a home where they know they're going to be taken care of. He'll chew his lip, hoping that that was what he was asking.
Absolutely, yes. He's gonna I'll make a. I'm not gonna roll. He's just empathy.
Yeah. What exactly more empathy wise?
Um, how sincere he is.
Oh my god. If there's a scale, he's at 11.
Awesome. His eyes will dart to Rose, and she's just fixated on Dominic, like the fucking sun rises and sets in him. And he'll smile softly to himself. And he'll look at Karen.
Do you need time to form your judgment? Writes the rules, Yelf.
I believe I've made my decision.
I'll nod.
Both of
Let
you.
it be clear. Once the elder,
Nope,
once
go
the
ahead.
elder spoken his final judgment, this is per the terms of the challenge. What is to be carried out? And you both are to accept it. Am I understood? Like throwing that master challenge weight down. And Dominic.
Yes.
Then you will nod. And he'll actually look at Alexi like, you fucker over there. You don't fuck with me, you ragabash asshole. And he'll nod. All well and good then. Go on, Elder.
He nods. Thank you. You both have made excellent points, and I can tell that you both do want what's best for her and her children, for her to be happy, no matter what the cost. So, that being said, I believe it would be within the best interests of Rose Petrova and her minor children to be primarily under the care and protection of Dominic Harlow.
And Kieran will nod. Do you accept your loss, Xenia? Do you surrender? And Xenia will take a deep breath and a tear will actually drop out of his eyes. I do. He'll nod and step back. Alexi's brow will actually furrow. And Dominic will look at him like it had to happen, but he does feel sad. Well then, Dominic Harlow, I, as Master of Challenge with the authority granted in this position, declare you the winner of this challenge, as bittersweet as that outcome may be. You are free to acknowledge Rose Petrova as your mate. Just bear in mind what that means. And how much she obviously means to so many. I consider this matter closed. And he'll nod. You may leave. And Alexi will actually put Rose down and go over to Xenia. And kind of pull him aside.
The truth catcher will everybody and he'll head off, giving them their time. His presence is no longer needed. He's leaving.
Kieran will shake his hand and thank him and exchange a few private words with him and give him a pat on the shoulder, kind of squeeze. Just old elder talk.
Yep.
Fucking kids, why do they bother us? And Dominic will go over to Rose. Out of respect for the severity of what just happened, he's not quite touching her yet in front of Xenia. Like, he's not that much of
a actually, so though she's happy with the outcome and it's what she wanted, she's conflicted and there are tears in her eyes that are bittersweet. Like, she looks over to Xenia, actually.
Yeah, he's not crying, but Alexi's basically just very quietly talking to him and just kind of, she can't hear what they're saying to each other, but he is talking and talking to him and kind of off to the side. And he's got an arm around his shoulder and he's just kind of, it looks like he's coaching him or coaxing him very gently. And he'll nod, like he's nodding as they talk. And Dominic will look over to him and look back to Rose. How about this? I have a lot to unpack. Why don't you make sure the kids are situated? And I'll unpack some of my stuff. And we'll have dinner together later, all of us. You, me, the kids.
She smiles and nods. Yeah, I'd like that.
Get some time to cool down and adjust, okay?
Process.
Mm-hmm. I have to see Sully anyway. He and I are gonna get things situated and he'll help me move some stuff around.
She nods.
He'll wrap an arm around her shoulder, like not her waist, like higher up her back than her waist, so it's not quite so claiming, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll kiss her forehead, kind of gently.
She smiles. See you later.
I'll nod. As a note, I really never would take anything away from you.
She nods. I know.
Take that as you want. And I fully understand and acknowledge. And I'll look at Alexei like, I'm not fucking with that. No, I'll die. I will die 5 times over and again and never be found.
She grins. Like, yeah, he and I have.
Yeah, there aren't words. I'll just shake his head and hold him up like, don't you dare.
She nods, like she was stopping there because there's no way that she could possibly describe what they have. Like, no.
So he'll part from her. He'll head out, as will Kier. Does she want to talk to Xenia or Alexei quickly?
She actually wants to talk to Xenia.
Okay. I'm just gonna switch purely to his overlay for the minute. Alexei well, actually, Alexei talks to Kier about something else.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna walk over to Z.
Yeah, Alexei will kind of, look at me doing something over there, not over here. Bye. Just like that. And he goes over there and dicks off. Bang 2 rocks together for all he gives a fuck. He's going over there. And Xenia will look down at her. He's got a very he has a neutral expression. It's not good. It's not bad. Just kind of, Alexei talked him away from being upset.
Good.
It's funny. It's funny I said I understand plans or have any, and yet, for some reason, I understand that this wasn't part of the plan. Chew his lip.
She tears up, and she looks up at him and she shakes her head. Oh, it absolutely wasn't. I do love you. That's never going to change. I've loved you for so long. And just because I'm not primarily yours doesn't mean that we have to be part.
We need time. Not.
She nods. It's the next thing I was going to say was, and slowly come back together and see what happens.
There's a part of me that says we've already seen what happens. And I hate to say that.
Tears forming in her eyes spill down her face.
So perhaps what we need is to accept that we were already always each other's greatest addiction. That may not be the best thing for us.
I
I do love you. It's not a question of whether I love you or not. And I'm glad I'm here. I did. I did miss our children. Missed Petra. I missed you. I missed being around my father. I feel home now. And I really love being bored of the set of meeting friends and making friends with people. I like having something to protect. And Punches has been amazing, but there are also things he's dealing with in his day to day. So it's left me with some autonomy.
I'm very glad to hear that. So how about this? We take time to process what's happened. And then friends, family.
I'll always be your friend and family.
She hugs him.
We did life together. I'll hold her. Although I don't think we can go forward as lovers. That doesn't mean I don't love you.
She nods.
I'll chew his lip. All I ever wanted for you was for you to find somebody who puts that look into your eyes. Alexei will furrow his brow. Because they haven't come up with some greater designation than husband and wife, unfortunately. You and he will never really realize. He'll chuckle. But for us living on Earth, this Dominic is. I'll furrow his brow, thinking, Lupus, 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 Lupus.
Uh-huh.
He'll be a strong mate. He'll be a good mate to you. Strong provider for our children.
She nods.
I want to tell you something, but I'm afraid I'm only going to upset you if I do.
Just say it, please.
He'll think. You're not my mate anymore.
She nods.
I don't. He'll think. He'll look up and he'll think. I don't know how to say this in human terms. I'm thinking. It's very hard. And I know it's sensitive. I would not be hurt if you
I
chose.
think I know.
He'll nod.
I think I know what you're trying to say. If I chose not to have
I don't consider. I consider it to still be a choice at this point. I think it's still a potential. He'll shake his head like it's like lupus, and he hopes it makes sense.
Yeah. She knows what he's saying, and she nods. It's
It's not a choice I think you can make right now. But if it's a choice you
no.
made, I want you to understand it's not one that I would hold against you, or even I would understand. I would accept this. It's fine. But it is your choice. And he'll smile softly.
She smiles back to him. Thank you.
And he'll touch her nose.
I'll hug him again.
And hug her tight. I actually walked off of patrol to do this. I need to get back to it. And I'm sorry for that. But I have duty.
I know. Okay.
I left a few guardians at my post, but he'll shake his head. It's my job. He'll kiss her forehead.
Smile. I'll see you around, Z.
We'll see you. And I'll melt back into his lupus form and trot off. And Alexei finishes banging his rocks together and comes over. And he'll hold his arms out like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck with you right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she goes to him and she just starts sobbing.
Holds her and pets her like he was waiting for it. It just all falling apart. He just cuddles her. Oh, terrible, wasn't it? Jesus. Oh, you poor baby. I'll pet her. I was like, it's so much bad and yet so much good in once. It's like me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just
Can't have every single thing you want exactly how you want it.
she
Come on.
nods.
Yep. I know. You're so spoiled. Sugar hair. When somebody told you no, you poor cat.
It does hurt.
No, I imagine so.
It hurts a lot.
Oh, I know. I swear to God, you'll get over it. You get over it the first time. And then the second time. And then the third time. Well, not.
At least this time it's on our terms,
Exactly.
not someone else's.
Okay, that's well, no, okay, whatever. Let's not, let's just, roll his hands.
Okay, let's not get into
No.
technicality.
Look, yeah, exactly. I'm not the stupid lupus, okay? But no, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Somebody just blew my fucking mind, and I wasn't expecting that. Jesus Christ. The hell was he hiding that? Anyway. Anyway. I'm gonna grab my ass. Would that make you feel better? Grab my ass. And bite his lip. Wiggle his butt.
She smiles and she firmly grabs ass.
Yes. Yes. I'll dry humper. Okay, anyway. Did that tacky bastard, by the way, mention the thing that I told him not to mention?
And what would that be?
It's Alexei. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Hemlock milkshake, woman. The coat hanger special.
Oh my God.
Grape and bake. Jesus Christ, woman.
Alexei.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
He brought it up.
Fucking tacky bitch. I can't believe he did.
But
I told him to wait.
no, it's fine.
He said it now until you.
He said he wanted to say something, but he wasn't sure if it would upset me, and I just told him to say it anyway.
Oh my God! Yeah,
And he didn't actually say it.
Oh.
He didn't say. Yeah, of course I am. Shit, this is me. Hello.
No, I know, but he's a manipulative dick because he knows that he can't say anything half in front of you. If he says anything at all, like one fucking iota of something, you're just gonna be like, "Tell me now." Mm-hmm.
Well, and I'm a perceptive bitch. I know.
You're also a fucking dense bitch.
Look.
But whatever.
Fuck you.
We'll dry humper again.
Later. Oh. Absolutely.
Well, you have to get your mate's dick all up in you and consummate that shit and whatever, but
yes. She nods. Oh God,
God, you fucking made so hot. Tell me I can crack with that one day.
yes. She'll nod.
So fat.
God, he's so good.
You have no idea. There's this other one running around. He's so big. I don't mean like big. Well, he is. He motions this. It's a Fenrir. And he's a chubby bastard. The big fat guy. I've never seen a werewolf who was so fat. And he pinned me under him the other day. It was fantastic. I should be telling you this. I should be telling Eli. I get mad. Anyway.
You should probably tell Eli. Yeah.
Fuck Eli. I'll tell him one day.
I'm not upset that he suggested what he did because honestly, it's a thought that crossed my mind, but I have to talk to Dominic about it.
He'll nod. And I mean, it's one of those things where it's early enough and it's not a tough. I'll roll his hands. I don't know. I'm lupus. I just hold you down and smother you with a pillow.
Then
Stretch.
shakes her head. Such a bastard.
Yeah, but you,
Oh, obviously.
like, you let me have a child with you. What the fuck?
I know. God, what was I thinking?
That I'm hot. And I was there for you in your moment of need, and we're best friends. And I'm amazing.
Yes, all of it.
I'm just glad that your bait realizes that he'll point between them. Oh God, I would have killed him. I would have killed him so fast. Oh,
Look, I would kill him if he decided to come between us. No, no.
there is literally nobody that could come between us. I will kill everyone.
I know. I love how psycho you are.
I know. I'd kill you if you ever tried to leave me.
I know. You know, I'd do the same.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never leave you.
Mm,
I'll wrap her up in his arms,
No.
kiss her.
Kisses him back, holding him tightly.
You are so mine. You know that, right?
He nods. Oh, yeah, I know. You're my forever. That won't change.
I'll chuckle. Good. I could survive without you, but I couldn't live.
Same.
I'll smile. Like a half a mind to challenge Dominic for you. But then I realized it wouldn't be a challenge, you'd just fucking relent and then I'd be bored. Besides, I have you. I
Yeah, you completely cut out for me.
It's fine. Did you already said?
And I didn't hear anything after I already have you.
Yeah, he said, I already have you. And you're mine. He'll stroke her jaw.
She nods.
Then he'll gently squeeze her throat. And you're never going to forget you.
No,
Good.
never.
We'll kiss her hard.
Yeah, she revels in that. Like, God.
I'll let go over and step back and put his fist on his chin, like on his jaw, and gives her an innocent, sweet, except he's anything but those two words, smile.
Oh, I know, right? She smiles and she says, "You always have a way of making me feel better."
Of course. Cause I really always knew that my little crime cold, that's why I gotta hear it for you. And I know it's not your time. Bye. I'll smile at her.
She grins. All right, let me go get resettled.
Did you mean Dom
Hmm?
or Petra? You said Reese. And he'll grin at
No, no,
her.
no. No, she said, "Let me go get resettled."
Oh, I thought it said Reese settled. Which sounds the
No, get
same.
get resettled.
Well, somebody has Reese in their mind. Hi, Alexi. A grin at her with a guilty smile.
Oh my.
Let me go get Reese settled. It pulls pants up.
Yeah, you go get resettled, and I will go get
Oh,
resettled.
fuck up. I have tea to spill. Do you know who he's fucking?
No.
Nick. I know, right?
Really?
God, so pretty. Fuck.
Oh,
Even. Just want pictures.
damn.
I'm
Jealous.
so jealous. These pictures.
I know you're jealous. God.
Very jealous.
I know. You poor thing.
You know, right? He'll pout his lip out.
Your spoiled ass didn't get what you wanted.
Well, he got the next best thing. His brow will go up. And then he'll mouth something. He mouths that with a wicked
She
look.
grins. Oh my god. She grins and she nods. Yeah.
You know, I should go. I should go. I should go.
You should. So should I.
I should go do that. And he'll nod.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Especially before our daughter finds her, you'll never get her.
Uh,
She's Mister. So
uh,
go.
use that. Bye. And he'll run off. So I take it you went Dom back, right?
Yes, please.
Hey, give me a minute. Where you is, Dom? Fuck. You know what it is? I put his overlay in a weird ass strange place. Don't tell me I put that overlay someplace buried. No, actually I just put it on the no. Is it on the overlay itself? The old one? Why did I do this thing? I remember where it is. Fix this later, remind me. Let's do this after the scene. Let me get my overlays over again. Here it is. Okay, I found him. Yay.
Yay. Okay.
So he ordered pizza.
So yeah.
So everybody,
Huh?
so we'll say everybody ate pizza, lovely dinner, all that good stuff,
Yep.
and he'll smile to Rose after everything gets settled, and put the kids to bed. I imagine Harmony's gonna have a sleepover with Erica.
Oh yeah. She missed her.
And Petra will curl up into a cat ball with his grandfather,
Yes.
and they'll fall asleep together. And Dominic will wrap his arms around her. Hey,
Hi.
I'll kiss her deeply.
Close her eyes and kiss him back just as deeply. What a day, huh?
I know, right? That being said, it's also kind of it's like coming out of a warm drunk. You know what I mean?
She nods.
I'm getting my bearings again, and although it felt like it would never end, I'll smile. It feels like things are coming together.
She nods.
I'll start working on picking things up and stuff like that.
Um, Z and I aren't going to be together.
I'll nod. Almost as I expected that.
He told me that he wouldn't be upset if we made the decision to terminate my pregnancy.
Just stop and like kind of blink, like mid putting box into bag. Finish putting the box in the bag and put the bag down. Oh, I didn't consider that to be on the table.
I
Okay,
think
let's go at this rationally. About how far along are you?
3 weeks.
Oh, Jesus! I was just
But
like,
it's but I mean it's he even though I'm Hamid, best at pregnancies work a little differently.
okay,
Um,
so about 6 is what you're saying. No, less. That's like 12.
yeah.
So that's yeah. Hold on, that's still early. I'll chew his lip. Um. Okay. Let's talk logic. Pros and cons, right?
She nods.
Frankly, we're both older. I mean, we're not in any way fucking shape or form. Well, I'm. You're still blessed with your youth. I'm imagine into firm middle age territory. You're not quite there yet.
No, I'm 36.
Oh, yeah, that's oh my god. He'll roll his eyes. Jesus, you're fine. You're a baby. But I'm 50 and 36 and 35, 36. That's when
For normal humans, I have more years left.
yeah, but it's not about what you have right now. It's about what. So let's say we decide to keep them on this and well, so where's that going to leave us for our prospects? I mean, that's where I'm logically coming at it from. If this is on the table,
Here's my thought process.
okay.
If we keep them, going to be reminded every day of what wasn't between me and Z and wishing that those babies were yours.
Yeah. Right now, yeah, I'm pro-choice to a point. I'm not one of those types that believes that life begins when conception does. I think it's not something that happens at a point, that it's a process, you know?
She nods.
And what you put into it is that's life. It's a life when it becomes a life, you know? When there's bonds, when there's connections, when there's it becomes real.
Do you want to know why the prospect of this doesn't really upset me?
Come on.
Because from the moment I met you, it's been on my mind.
Okay. Is it something you're going to need support through? Is this going to accept you or accept you, or are you going to? It's just kind of like a disappointment, but you'll be okay.
It's
I
a
mean,
disappointment, but I'll be okay. And of course, I want you there to support me,
no,
obviously.
I know, but I mean, okay. Some women mourn it like the loss of a child, and then some it's just, honestly, I get really angry because of my line. I've seen people who treat it like a form of birth control, and I get really angry about that, actually.
Well, I don't do that, obviously.
No, obviously, of course. We'll just hand up. I would never even suggest that, but I need to know what you
But
need,
I need you to be there.
of course.
Of course, it's going to be hard. I've never done this before, never considered it. But I feel like it's the right thing to do, and I have since I met you. I realized that I, I had a vision that I was supposed to have more children, but then I realized when I met you that it wasn't supposed to be with Z.
And you're sure there's ease?
Yes.
Okay. There's there's a new person on Sept. He's a doctor. Well, he's a midwife, but he's a doctor of midwifery. I'm not sure how that works actually, but um, should we talk to him?
She shrugs. It can cause to happen myself.
This strikes me as one of those things that you don't DIY. I'm just gonna kind of. I could. My God, I have an entire garden full of things that could achieve exactly this. But I feel like there's a process and kind of a support that we're not seeing that a professional is probably needed for.
She rolls her eyes. Fine.
For my own peace of mind and security, can we not treat this like a mason jar project? Like, this is really important.
This is where the cat aloofness comes in, where she's just thinking in more practical, efficient terms than. Now Dominic sees that she's a cat.
God. Oh my God. You want to go to Joann's? Jesus Christ. Down to Mike. There's some crochet.
Look, at least I'm not taking. Hey, at least I'm not taking Alexi's advice and go with the coat hanger special.
You know what? He'll shake his head. Go down to Michael's and get some crochet hooks. Get this done. Make it a bonding experience. Break out the wine. Get this shit over with.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that is hilarious.
You know what? Well, we've already decided. This is done. We just need to. It's. We'll hold his hands up. Where do we have to go from here?
Wrap her arms around him.
Death. No, I don't know. Shit, Jesus. We'll shake his head. I'm a really morbid person. You need to remember I serve a totem of war and poison.
Nods. Oh yeah, that's one of your most endearing qualities to me.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Kiss her.
She kisses him back.
Let's get some rest. And tomorrow we will go see. I don't know his girl name. That guy over there.
That guy over there.
That guy. He's a big guy. It's weird. Never seen a Garu so round.
She laughs. Okay. Tonight, though, it's a gleam in her eye.
Are you gonna play Skip-Bo? I brought my card. No? We're gonna bake brownies?
No.
No. Okay. We're gonna make those redneck goblets.
She blinks.
You know, you get the candlestick holder, the little crystal ones, those bougie ones they sell at the dollar store. Then you stick a mason jar on top of them and drink your sweet tea out of them.
No, that's not what I had in mind either.
Oh, okay. You had sex in mind, didn't you? Just plain old, good old-fashioned lovemaking.
That would be preferable. Yes.
To making redneck wine glasses and brownies?
We can do that first if you'd like.
But I thought it was a DIY kind of day, honey. Last time we checked, we were all about that life. I guess not. We'll pick her up. Let's make brownies. Skip the fucking redneck wine glasses. And then I will eat them off your stomach in bed. Hello, Mrs. Harlow. Oh, do you like that?
She nods. I do.
Look, Grandma. Good.
Can we have an actual wedding?
Are you going to turn into a bridezilla?
Maybe. I can't make any promises.
Only if we have redneck wine glasses at our table.
Fine.
No, I'm joking. We have to have a destination wedding, though. Hawaii.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Leslie. Small thing. Family. We can do that. Sometime in summer. Or tomorrow, either or. Take your pick.
Okay, maybe not tomorrow, but soon.
Okay. Like June. June's good. I'm hot.
June.
Too far
Would it
out?
be too hot?
We're gonna be there. It's gonna be sweltering.
How about March?
No, there's too many weddings in March.
Fine, this weekend.
Okay, that's fine.
She grins. She kisses him.
Let me kiss her.
Okay. That's probably a good place to end the scene.
Indeedy.
All right. Thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.